and moved to Austin to play with bands like the Nightcrawlers and the Cobras. He played guitar and had started learning at the age of 10 and following in his brother Jimmy's footsteps. In 1976, he formed the band Triple Threat with bassist W.C. Clark and singer Luann Barton. Both later left, and the band morphed into Double Trouble, with bassist Tommy Shannon and drummer Chris Layton, according to Bob Gubba, author of Guitar Gods. In 1976, he met a woman named Lenora Bailey, and they were married in 1979. Their big break came in 1982 at Switzerland's Montreux Jazz Festival, where he actually met Mick Jagger, and the next year played on David Bowie's album Let's Dance. He actually turned down the offer to tour with David Bowie so that he could release his album Texas Flood, according to Chris Gill, author of Lone Star Rising. In 1984, he was named Entertainer of the Year and Blues Instrumentalist of the Year. He actually flew halfway across the world to receive these awards because he was so excited about it. He released multiple albums like Couldn't Stand the Weather, Soul to Soul, and Live Alive. Despite his fame, he remained humble. He was met and loved by almost everyone who knew him. He actually named his guitar and a potent song after his wife Lenny, according to the SRV Lenny story on Guitar Center. He did have drug problems though. For years he mixed cocaine with Crown Royal whiskey, and it eventually almost killed him. He went into rehab for 2 months, but when he came back he was a changed man. With his comeback, he released the album In Step and started playing family style with his brother Jimmy. After his stint in rehab, he told crowds about what had happened to him and urged them to take care of themselves for the people that loved them. On August 27, 1990, his helicopter crashed into a mountain, killing him and 4 others on board. He was only 35 years old. 1,500 people came to see his funeral, according to John Anderson, whose article read, "Vaughan's death leaves void in Blues World." 300 more were outside the chapel. Greats like Mick Jagger, David Bowie, and all the Beatles actually came because he left such an impact on so many people. The city of Austin erected a memorial statue of him in 1993, commemorating his life and his legacy. He was inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame in 2000. In retrospect, Stevie Ray had not just an influence on the blues world, but also on all the people who met him. He urged crowds to love each other, and he will never be